ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकाय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुक्तपदकमलं श्रीगुरुवैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगणा रघुनाथं वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादं सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखावितं च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चादेशतारिणी नमो महमदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतिशे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधा वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय। जय श्री कृष्ण। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः वच पतितानां पावनां वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आम आज कंटिन्यू करिवा जो काली छाड़ी से आज कंटिन्यू करिवा। आम स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड स्पिरिचुअल भौतिक आध्यात्मिक जगत अच्छी ना नहीं बोले आम केमती विश्वास करिया से विषय में प्रभुजी वर्तमान कहवाई जाउछंती।
You know, there is something called Bermuda Triangle. If you go to the Google search, you will find there's a 45 minutes movie you will find in the Google search. Bermuda Triangle, if you put. Bermuda Triangle is not anything else somewhere. It's on Earth only. One particular portion of the Earth in Bermuda, where this triangle is said to be having a very fastly flowing time. If you put if a 10-year-old boy goes in a plane above this place, within a few moments he become 90 years old. Aging happens very fast. And also many aeroplanes have gone above this, they've been sucked into this triangle because they say that the time flows extremely fast. Centuries pass by in a few moments like that in this place. So you can hear sometimes about Bermuda Triangle research. You can search in Google, you'll find out. See for yourself what they say. Scientists are
रोज कहते जे गोटे इंटरनेट गोटे अच्छे जे गोटे अच्छे क्लिप अच्छे से बरमुडा ट्रायंगल। बरमुडा ट्रायंगल कौन अच्छे से बाहर इयर ना से इयर माने इंडिया ये पृथ्वी अच्छी पृथ्वी अच्छी से कौन से कमती ना एज बहुत फास्ट अच्छे। आपड़ जब से एरिया गोटे 9 वर्षर पिला गोटे जीव ताने सेटा सांगे सांग से एरिया को गने 90 वर्ष को हो जाए सांगे सांग सी हो जाए माने एज बहुत जल्दी से ये करे बहुत अग्रसर बयसर बहुत से अग्रसर हुए सेमती से सांगे सांग 100 इयर्स माने 100 वर्ष से अग्रसर हो जाए।
still wondering how such a higher dimension exists right on Earth itself. So it's not that the only everything is known to modern man. Modern man still has many mysteries to discover. Is it this somebody?
On 13th October 1917, a crowd of about 70,000 people congregated in the vicinity of the Boa da area, Fatima, Portugal, and witnessed a globe-shaped vehicle revolving like a most magnificent.
You know what is a globe-shaped vehicle? We call it as a flying saucer. They call it. Huh? Yeah.
Fire wheel, taking on all the colors of the rainbow and sending forth multicolored flashes of light and occurrence of the shower of rose petals that vanished upon touching the ground. This happened 3 distinct times, 10 minutes each. The onlookers increased greatly from month to month as news spread.
This is a famous book, Alien Identities by Richard L. Thompson. So how many people witnessed this flying saucer? Is it a small number? There's evidence, it's a scientific evidence. 70,000 people have witnessed it. So they saw there were some rose petals coming down and touching the ground and vanishing. It was giving 7-color, multicolored flash it was giving. So I have got some UFOs, I'll just show you. recent ones I will show you. This is 2012. A clear day in Beijing. You're able to see. Huh? अभी देखिए मैं it's a little vague. This is the one, but I'll show you another one. This is even more. Are you able to see here? This one? Huh? Is it coming here? Ah, this one. The flashlights are coming up on that. So the scientists say that none of the control rooms on Earth is controlling it. It's not controlled from here. Therefore, it's called unidentified flying object. Very clear it is, right?
Check this out. Remember the
See, here one is sitting here. You can see here.
Now see this guy here? He's
You see here, correct?
He's,
Big machine type of thing.
and it's right over top. And then it like, here you go, bam. Totally attacks this guy. And these little guys come up. I mean, seriously, this guy is like totally getting attacked. Bam, 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 bam. A strange orb around him. And then bam, he's gone. Wow.
You notice that?
He is
It was
totally
existing here,
gone.
it is
Look.
gone. It just left expression and vanished.
Totally getting attacked.
Here one
Bam,
individual is coming, is
bam,
falling, it just
bam,
vanished.
bam. A strange orb around him. And then bam, he's gone.
So, I showed you three, but there are many available. It's not difficult for you to find about this. Okay, now what do you infer by observing such UFOs on Earth, which are not manned by us, which are not controlled by us, which are called as the unidentified flying object? What do you infer from that? Anybody? Mike, you take the mic. Raise the hand, Mike will come to you.
ପ୍ରଭୁ ଜୀ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ସେ ଏଇ ସବୁ ସବୁ ଇଏ ହଉଛି ଯେ ଭାସୁଛୁ ସେଟା ମାନେ କେମିତି ଭାସୁଛୁ ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ ସେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି।
Yes? No, you don't infer anything. Yes, give the mic behind. Yes.
We can see that there is another dimension and there is something beyond science.
There is surely something beyond what man knows. There are some special beings coming in special type of vehicles. These vehicles appear to be super speed. Like you saw, it just vanishes from one place to another. So modern man with all his technologies is surprised. But actually man has a desire to capture some of these fellows coming from other planets. And they want to put them in a room and then ask them questions. If the language is difficult to understand, some sign language, they want to find out more. Huh? So there is a lot of research going on in this area. If you study, you'll come to know. Huh? This book is Alien Identities, can be of great interest to you. If any of you is interested in astronomy and this kind of UFO related things. Okay, let us assume that there are some people coming from other planets. How is it relevant to our spiritual education which we are all receiving?
ସେ ପିଲାଟା ଉତ୍ତର ଦେଲା ଯେ ଯାରି ମାନେ ବିଜ୍ଞାନର କିଛି ପରେ ଅଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସବୁ ଆମେ ସେ ଜାଣିପାରୁନେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ବାହାର ଜଗତର ଅଛି ସେଟା ଆମ ଯେଉଁ ଏଲାଇନ୍ ସବୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବାହାର ଜଗତର ଯେଉଁ ସେଟା ଆମ ଆମେ କେତେ ଆମ ପାଇଁ ଦରକାର ଅଛି ସେଗୁଡ଼ା ଜାଣିବା କେତେ ଆମର ଦରକାର ଅଛି.
How is that relevant? Anybody else? How can it be relevant? Here, you there.
Shastra says that there are 84 lakhs of species. So human species are also there of different consciousness.
Correct.
So this proves that there are some species beyond many different human consciousness. People are there, also there.
Yeah, there are 8.4 million species of life. There are Gandharvas, there are Yakshas, there are Charanas, there are Uragas, there are Kinnaras, Vidyadharas, Kimpurushas. So Shastras talk about a large number of species in other planets other than Earth also. But what is the modern
ସେ ପିଲାଟା ଉତ୍ତର ଦେଲା ଯେ ଦେର୍ ଆର୍ ମାନେ 84 lakhs 84 ମାନେ 84 ଲକ୍ଷ ଜନିର ଜୀବଜନ୍ତୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମଣିଷ ଆଉ ମଣିଷର 4 ଲକ୍ଷ ମିନ୍ସରେ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମଣିଷର ଅଛନ୍ତି କିଏ ଗନ୍ଧର୍ବ ଅଛନ୍ତି କିଛି କିନ୍ନର ଅଛନ୍ତି ବହୁତ ପ୍ରକାର ଭେରାଇଟିର 4 ଲକ୍ଷ ତାଙ୍କର କନସିୟସନେସ୍ ହିସାବରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଚେତନା ହିସାବରେ ସେ 4 ଲକ୍ଷ ମଣିଷ ସେ ଆମ ପୃଥିବୀରେ ବାସ କରନ୍ତି.
man's opinion till now? What he thought? Earth is the only planet in which living beings are existing. Correct, no? Is that true? The UFOs are denying that. UFOs prove that there are also living beings.
ପ୍ଲାନେଟ୍ ଅଛି ସେଇଟାରେ ମଣିଷ ମାନେ ହିଁ ବାସ କରନ୍ତି ବଟ୍ ନା ପୃଥିବୀକୁ ଛାଡ଼ିକି ବି ବହୁତ ସାରା ଗ୍ରହ ଅଛନ୍ତି ମଣିଷ ମାନେ ବାସ କରନ୍ତି. ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୁଫ୍ ଅଛି ଯେ 4 ଲକ୍ଷ ଯେଉଁ ମନୁଷ୍ୟମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି 4 ଲକ୍ଷ ମନୁଷ୍ୟରେ କିଛି ମନୁଷ୍ୟ ପୃଥିବୀ ଜଗତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ କିଛି ଅଛନ୍ତି ହାୟର ପ୍ଲାନେଟ୍ରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି.
In other planets, it's becoming proven. Correct? So that means even within this universe, there are many living beings on other planets we don't know of. What to speak of beyond the Brahmanda? Beyond that, is it possible for us to find out what is there? Even in this Brahmanda, we don't.
ମଣିଷ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଇଏ କରିପାରୁନି ଜାଣିପାରୁନି ଆଉ ତା କ'ଣ ଆମେ ଯଦି ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡରେ କ'ଣ ହେଉଛି ଆମେ ସେଇଟାକୁ କେମିତି ଜାଣିବା ବହୁତ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ଅଛି. ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡ ଯେଟା ହେଉଛି ଆମ ପୃଥିବୀ ଯାହା ହେଉଛି ଆମେ ସେ ଜାଣିପାରୁନେ ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡରେ କେମିତି ଜାଣିବା ଏତେ ବଡ଼ ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡରେ.
No. What about the other Brahmandas? All of you look at the sky. If I ask you where does the sky end, can you say? It is beyond our human comprehension.
ଆକାଶ କେତେ କେଉଁଠି ସରିଯାଉଛୁ ସେଟା ଆମର ଚିନ୍ତାର ବାହାର ସେଟା.
This is a material phenomenon I am asking you. Even material phenomenon we do not know. You can see that. Or I will ask you even more simple question. How many hairs are on your head? Can you say? Not on your neighbor's head, your own head only. You know you have many hairs, but you don't know how many.
ଆମର ଯୋଉ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମର ପାରିପାର୍ଶ୍ୱିକ ଯୋଗ ଯାହା କିଛି ହେଉଛି ସେଟା ଆମକୁ ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ ବହୁତ କଷ୍ଟ ହେଉଛି ଆଉ ଆମେ ଜାଣିପାରିବାନି ଆମେ ଯଦି ବାହାର ଜଗତର କେମିତି ଜାଣିବା ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡ ଏ ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡ ଛାଡ଼ିକି ଆଉ ବାହାର ବ୍ରହ୍ମାଣ୍ଡର କେମିତି ଜାଣିବା ସେଇଭଳି ମାନେ ସେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି. ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ କେତେଟା ଚୁଟି ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ବାଳ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଜାଣିପାରିବେନି. ମୁଁ ପଚାରିନି ଯେ ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କର କିଛି ନିଜର କେତେଟା ବାଳ ଚୁଟି ଅଛି ଆମକୁ ଜଣା ନାହିଁ.
Correct, no? Therefore, the first verse of Bhagavatam says, Abhijna Swarat. Supreme Lord knows every one of you, in each of your head, how much hairs are there, he can tell you.
ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ
Exact.
ଭାଗବତମର ପ୍ରଥମ ସ୍କନ୍ଧର କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଅଭିଜ୍ଞ ସରାଟ। ଭଗବାନ ତାଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ସବୁ ଜାଣନ୍ତି ଓ ଭଗବାନ ଜୀବନ୍ତ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏ ପୃଥିବୀର ତାଙ୍କ ବିଷୟରେ ବି ଜାଣନ୍ତି। ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ କେତେ ଚୁଟି ଅଛି, ଆର ବାଳ ଅଛି, ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ବି ସବୁ ଜାଣନ୍ତି। ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ଭଗବାନ କୁହାଯାଇଛି ଅଭିଜ୍ଞ ସରାଟ।
That his knowledge is complete knowledge, unlike our knowledge. So, the highest planet of the universe being carried by a Sputnik. Because if a man goes 40,000 years after and comes down, none of his relatives will be there to hear his story. And not only that, he may not survive so long.
ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯଦି ସ୍ପୁଟନିକ୍ ପଠାଯିବ ହାୟର ପ୍ଲାନେଟ ସିଷ୍ଟମକୁ, ତାହେଲେ 40,000 ଦିନ ଲାଗିବ ସେଟା ପହଞ୍ଚିବା ପାଇଁ। ତେଣୁ 40,000 ମଣିଷର ଲାଇଫ୍ ସ୍ପାନ୍ ବଞ୍ଚିବାର କେତେ ଦିନ ଅଛି? ସେ 100 ବର୍ଷ, ସେ 40,000 ବର୍ଷ ଲାଗିବ, ସେ ଆସିପାରିବନି, ସେ ଜାଣିକି ସେଠି ଆସିପାରିବ ନାହିଁ।
Please read this.
The Vedas asserts that objects beyond material nature are called achintya and cannot be known experimentally. We cannot even measure the limit of this universe. Example, an ant on a ceiling.
Yeah. Imagine if there's an ant here in the ceiling. The ant will think that the entire world remains as a plain white surface. That's all he knows.
ପିପିଟିରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଯେ ଆମର ଯାହା କିଛି ଜାଣୁଛେ ଶୁଣୁଛେ ତାହାର ସୀମା ବାହାରେ ଯେଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ହେଉଛୁ ତାହା ସେଗୁଡ଼ାକୁ କୁହନ୍ତି ଅଚିନ୍ତ୍ୟ। ଯାହା ଆମେ କରିପାରିବାନି, ଯାହା ଆମର ଦେଖିପାରିବା ଉପରେ ଆଉ ଶୁଣିପାରିବା ଉପରେ ଇଏ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିବା ଉପରେ ଯେଉଁଟା ରହୁଛୁ ସେଇଟା ହେଉଛୁ ଅଚିନ୍ତ୍ୟ। ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ପଲ୍ ଦେଉଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ସିଲିଂରେ ଗୋଟେ ପିମ୍ପୁଡ଼ି ଅଛି। ପିମ୍ପୁଡ଼ି ସେ କହିବ ସେ ସ୍କାଏ ହେଉଛୁ ଗୋଟେ ଛାତର ଉପରେ ଯେଉଁ ହ୍ୱାଇଟ୍ ପର୍ସନ୍ ଅଛି ସେଇଟା ହେଉଛି ଆକାଶ।
He doesn't know that this is a big room. It has got fans, it has got lights. Ant doesn't know what is a fan.
ସେ ପିମ୍ପୁଡ଼ି ସେ ଜାଣିନଥିବ, ସେ ଜାଣିନି ଯେ ସେ ରୁଫ୍ର ସିଲିଂର ରୁଫ୍ର ଅଛି, ସେ କହୁଥିବ ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଆକାଶ। ବଟ୍ ସେ ଜାଣିନି ଯେ ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ ଯେଠାରେ ଅଛି ସେଇଟା ହେଉଛି ବଡ଼ ରୁମ୍, ସେଠି ଲାଇଟ୍ ଅଛି, ଫ୍ୟାନ୍ ଅଛି, ବହୁତ ସାରା ଫର୍ଣ୍ଣିଚର୍ ଅଛି, ଆସବାବପତ୍ର ଅଛି, ସେ ତାର ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ସବୁ ସୀମା ବାହାରେ।
Ant doesn't know what is the light. And below there are so many intelligent students sitting and discussing on a very high level subject. Can the ant know it? Just doesn't have any sense for that. Because it has very limited comprehension. It will be only searching for the bread. Where can I get my sugar piece? That's all.
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, ସେ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀ କହୁଥିଲେ ଯେ ଗୋଟେ ଛାତ ଉପରେ ଅଛି, ଛାତ ଉପରେ ଗୋଟେ ପିମ୍ପୁଡ଼ି ଅଛି, ପିମ୍ପୁଡ଼ିରେ ବାହାରେ ଅଛି ଯେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଟ୍ୟୁବ୍ ଲାଇଟ୍ ଅଛି, ସେଇଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଫ୍ୟାନ୍ ଅଛି, ବହୁତ ସାରା ଅଛି, ତା ତଳେ ଲୋକମାନେ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେଇଟା ବହୁତ ତାର ସେ ସବୁବେଳେ ସେ କ'ଣ ଚାହେଁ, ଚିନି ଖଣ୍ଡ ପାଇଗଲା, ଚିନି ଗୋଟେ ପିସ୍ ସୁଗାରର ପିସେସ୍ ପାଇଗଲା, ସେଇଟାକୁ ସିଏ ସବୁବେଳେ ଖୋଜିବା ପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଥାଏ। ସିଏ ଏତେ କଥା ବୁଝିବା ପାଇଁ ତା ମୁଣ୍ଡରେ କେବେ ବ୍ରେନ୍ ନାହିଁ।
See, yogi in meditation can understand everything.
ଧ୍ୟାନ କରନ୍ତି, ସେ କେମିତି ସବୁକିଛି ସେ ଧ୍ୟାନ ଦ୍ୱାରା ସେ କେମିତି ସବୁକିଛି ଜାଣିପାରନ୍ତି।
What a yogi sees in his meditation, you will see now.
ଧ୍ୟାନ ଯେତେବେଳେ କରନ୍ତି ସେତେବେଳେ କ'ଣ କ'ଣ ସେ ଦେଖନ୍ତି?
This is Mahavishnu. When he goes to
ये
Samadhi stage, he can see
महाविष्णु समाधि तल जानती
this. Mahavishnu, from the force of his body, he is sending out millions of universes. Nischayika Nishwasita Kala Matavalabhya. The one exhalation and inhalation, he creates universes and takes them into himself. All the Brahmas are in folded palms taking birth in one exhalation and their exhalation. Who is this one? Name, you know what's his name? Garbhodaksha Vishnu.
आसंती गर्भोदक्ष विष्णु गर्भोद जस्ट ब्रह्मा आसंती
Within one universe. Because he has a lotus coming from his navel. Who is this one? Brahma and Devatas are going and praying to. What's his name? Kshirodaksha Vishnu. Milk ocean. They're going to milk ocean. Who is this one? Sankarshan. Lord Sankarshan. Balaram's expansion. Who is this one? This Paramatma. Supposed to
ये हो जो परमात्मा है
400 from. Residing in the heart of all living beings. And residing in every atom also.
छोटे छोटे अणुर भी से परमात्मा आसंती
Without which even atom cannot function. This is Vaikuntha. Lord of Vaikuntapati.
गणपति बसचंती भगवान विष्णु
This is Lord Vasudeva, who is the controller of all the hearts of all living beings. Chitta.
हार्ट हृदपिंड को कंट्रोल करते
Now from Mahavishnu's Loka, he will go to Krishna Loka, he will go. Because that's where everything originates from. Which Loka is this? Goloka.
वृंदावन में
Nice networks. So in this way, this is actually called fourth stage of called Samadhi. In which stage a yogi can see all these spiritual truths.
फर्स्ट जेटा कोन जेटा हो समाधि जोगी माने कोन करछ ना एई एरा समाधि रे से सब कुछ स्पिरिचुअल आध्यात्मिक जगत विषय सब जानि पारि थांदी
In a stage, when we are in Jagrati and Swapna and Sushupti stages,
हमर जो
we can only know these things from the scriptures.
जागृति
Otherwise,
सपना और सुसुप्ति से
we are also like this tiny ant only. Huh? I don't know whether I have one slideshow I had.
सुसुप्ति और स्वप्न रो जोड़ा अछि छोड़ा हमें बहुत कुछ कुछ जानि पारो नै और एई भी पृथ्वी रे जो कुछ ब्रह्मांड जा कुछ हो से विषय जानि पारो किंतु ता पर जरी ता ताको छाड़ी जरी आपण कुछ जानिबा पे जाउछन आपण समाधि स्तर को जीवा ପାଇଁ पड़ियो
don't have that. 4, 8.28, 8.20. Okay, you all can note these verse numbers. If you have a notebook with you, and you can check when you go back. These are the shlokas in Bhagavad Gita where you will get information about spiritual world.
ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
See 15.6.
ଏଇ ଶ୍ଲୋକଟା ଯେ ବହୁତ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି। ଏଗୁଡ଼ା ଭଗବଦ୍ଗୀତାରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି। ଆମେ ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ଜଗତରେ ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ଜଗତ ବିଷୟରେ ଜାଣିବା କେମିତି, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଭଗବଦ୍ଗୀତାରେ ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ଜଗତ ବିଷୟରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଏଇ ଶ୍ଲୋକରେ। 15.6, 9.25, 8.15, 8. ଅଷ୍ଟମ ଅଧ୍ୟାୟ 16 ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅଛି, 15 ଅଧ୍ୟାୟ 4 ନମ୍ବର ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅଛି, ତାର ଅଷ୍ଟମ ଅଧ୍ୟାୟ 28 ନମ୍ବର ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅଛି, 8 ଅଧ୍ୟାୟରେ 21 ନମ୍ବର ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅଛି, 8 ଅଧ୍ୟାୟରେ ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଥରେ 10 ନମ୍ବର ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅଛି, 8 ଅଧ୍ୟାୟରେ 8 ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅଛି, 8 ଅଧ୍ୟାୟରେ ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଥରେ 5 ଶ୍ଲୋକର ଅଛି, ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ଅଧ୍ୟାୟରେ 15 ନମ୍ବର ଶ୍ଲୋକରେ ଅଛି। ଯଦି ଏଇ ଶ୍ଲୋକରେ ଆମେ ପଢ଼ିବା ତାହେଲେ ଆମଙ୍କର ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ଆମେ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟାଲ ଯେଉଁଟା ଆମ ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ଜଗତରେ ଅଛି ସେଟା ଆମେ ବଢ଼େଇ ପାରିବା।
9.25, 8.15, 8.16, 15.4, 8.28, 8.21, 8.10, 8.8, 8.5, 2.15. So in all these verses, Krishna is talking about spiritual world. That's a spiritual world. All of us can go back, he says that. And once you go back to that world, you will never come back. So this itself is enough for us, authoritative statement of the Bhagavad Gita. If you have trust in Bhagavad Gita, you have this knowledge. So if you read, you will get more information. And he also talks about Purushasa Parapartha Labdhya Bhaktyastanandya. He says there is one great Purusha or Bhagavan living in that spiritual world, whom you will meet personally when you go. On one, you meet the Supreme Lord.
ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ଧାମରେ ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳକୁ ଯିବୁ ତଦ୍ଧାମ ପରମ, ଯେତେବେଳକୁ ଆମକୁ ସେଇ ଧାମକୁ ଯିବୁ ସେଟା ଆପଣ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟଲି ଆପଣ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କ ସାଥିରେ ମିଶିପାରିବେ ଆଉ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ବି ହେଇପାରିବେ।
For example, how do you know Gandhi existed or Hitler existed or Shivaji Maharaj existed? Because you by hearing it.
ଆପଣ କେମିତି ଜାଣିପାରିବେ ଯେ ଗାନ୍ଧୀ ଏକ୍ଜିଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଥିଲେ କି ନଥିଲେ? ଆପଣ କେମିତି ଜାଣିବେ ହିଟଲର ଯେ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଥିଲେ କି ନଥିଲେ? ତ ଆପଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଶୁଣିକି ଆପଣ ଜାଣିପାରିବେ, କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଟିଚରଙ୍କ ଶିକ୍ଷକଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଶୁଣିକି, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ବହି ପଢ଼ିକି, ପୁସ୍ତକ ପଢ଼ିକି ଆମେ ଜାଣିପାରିବୁ ଯେ ଆମର 100 ବର୍ଷର, 200 ବର୍ଷ, 300 ବର୍ଷର କ'ଣ ଶୁଣିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆମେ ଶିକ୍ଷକଙ୍କ ଶୁଣିବା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆମେ ସେଟା ସବୁ ଜାଣିପାରିବା।
You know, correct, no? You have not seen them. The same manner, you have heard Bhagavad Gita, Guru Parampara. All the knowledge is based on faith.
ଆମେ ସବୁ ଗୁରୁ ପରମ୍ପରା ବିଷୟରେ ଗୁରୁଙ୍କ ଠାରୁ ଆମେ ଶୁଣିଛେ ସବୁ, ଆମେ ସବୁ ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ଜଗତ ବିଷୟରେ ଶୁଣିଛେ, ଆମ ଭଗବଦ୍ ଗୀତାରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ସେଇ ବିଷୟରେ ଆମେ ଆମର ବିଶ୍ୱାସ, ଆମେ ଭଗବାନ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ଜଗତ ଅଛି, ସେଇ ଅନୁସାରେ ଆମେ ତାକୁ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ବଢ଼େଇ ପାରିବା।
So this is a very important example. Metal World is a movie, real life must be somewhere. See, when you go to a movie, they switch off all the lights, correct, no? It's a pitch dark.
ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ମେଟାଲ ୱାର୍ଲଡ ଗୋଟେ ଭୌତିକ ଜଗତ, ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ସିନେମା ଘର ଟାଇପର ଅଛି ନା ଆଧ୍ୟାତ୍ମିକ ଜଗତର ରିଏଲ ଲାଇଫ ଅଛି। ସେ ଭୌତିକ ଜଗତ ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ସିନେମା ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ସୁଇଚ୍ ଅଫ୍ କରନ୍ତି, ସବୁ ଲାଇଟକୁ ସୁଇଚ୍ ଅଫ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତି, ପୁରା ଅନ୍ଧାର ହେଇଯାଏ।
Dark hall, huh? And the bell rings in the beginning, huh? And the movie is going on, and your mind completely enters into that illusion on the screen, huh? Sometimes if there is a stunt scene, you also kick your neighbor unknowingly, huh? Isn't it?
ସିନେମା ଘର ଭୌତିକ ଜଗତକୁ କେମିତି ସିନେମା ଘର ତୁଳନା କରାହେଉଛି, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ସିନେମା ଘରକୁ ଯାଉଛୁ ପୁରା ଅନ୍ଧାର, ସୁଇଚ୍ ଅଫ୍ କରନ୍ତି, ସବୁ ଲାଇଟ୍ जो बंद कर दियंती तापर बेल बाजे रिंगिंग हुए तापर तले से सब ये हुए तले स्टंट सीन जो कहते चमत्कार गोटे देखते आम गोईठा मारिदेव बेले बेले ये आमको जो पड़े पाखे बसता हाथ ये गोईठा मारिदेव
The tragedy is seen people take a
ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣ
kerchief and they also
ଦୁଃଖ
cry.
କିଛି ହୁଏ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ରୁମାଲ ନେଇକି ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲୁହ ଗଡ଼େଇ ଥାଉ
Why they do that? Because your mind enters into
ସେମିତି ସବୁ କରିଥାଉ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମର ମାଇଣ୍ଡ ଅଛି ସେ ବିଷୟରେ ଆମେ ପୁରା ମଜିକି ଥାଏ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ସେଇଭଳିଆ ଆକ୍ସନ କରିଥାଉ
that movie, huh? So much. And in between, if they switch on the lights, people break the benches. You've seen that? Because nobody likes the light on because they want to see the movie without.
ଯେତେବେଳେ ସୁଇଚ୍ ଅନ୍ ଲାଇଟ୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତି ସେତେବେଳେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଇଏ କେହି କେହି ଇଚ୍ଛା କରନ୍ତିନି ଯେ ଆମ ସୁଇଚ୍ ଲାଇଟ୍ ସୁଇଚ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଯେ ସମସ୍ତେ ସବୁ ଚେୟାର ବେଞ୍ଚକୁ ବାଡ଼େଇବାକୁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରନ୍ତି ଆର ହଲ୍ଲାଗୁଲା କରନ୍ତି କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ କରନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ମାଇଣ୍ଡ କ'ଣ କରିଥାନ୍ତି ସେ ଫୋକସ୍ ହେବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ପିକ୍ଚରରେ ସେ ଚାହାନ୍ତି ସବୁ
Any other disturbance. Correct, no? Similarly, in this world also, your current life, which you are all leading now, 60, 70, 80 years, this is like a small, I am so and so, and I am studying in so and so college, and tomorrow I have exam. Correct, no? All reality comes after that.
ଦେଖ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସବୁ ଗୋଟେ ବସିଛନ୍ତି ଇଏ ପ୍ରଭୁଜୀକୁ ଇଏ ଦେଉଛନ୍ତି ଉଦାହରଣ ଦେଉଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସମସ୍ତେ ସବୁ ବସିଛ ତାପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ ଲେକ୍ଚର ହେଇକି ସବୁ ଲେକ୍ଚର ଶୁଣୁଛ ଯଉ ବି କିଛି କରୁଛ ଆକ୍ଟିଭିଟି କରୁଛ ସେଠି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଅଛି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେଇ ରୁମ୍ରୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବାହାରିଯିବ ତାପରେ ଚିନ୍ତା କରିବ ଯେ ଆମର କାଲି ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ ଅଛି ହଷ୍ଟେଲ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ପଛେ କଲେଜ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଅଛି ତାର ବହୁତ ସାରା ଚିନ୍ତା କରିବା ପାଇଁ
Similarly, we also, when we quit this body, then in the next life we come to understand that, I mean, I am a soul different from the body. No?
ତ୍ୟାଗ କରିଦେବା ସେ ସେତେବେଳେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଆତ୍ମା ଅଛି ଓ ଦେହଠୁ ମୋର ଭିନ୍ନ ଅଛି ଆଜି ଏଇଠି ରଖିବା ଆଉ କାଲିଠୁ ପୁଣି ଆଉ ଥରେ ଚାଲୁ କରିବା ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ ସୋ ମଚ୍